What's up, guys? Admiral Numpy here, and welcome back to Warships. Today, I've got a replay that isn't mine. For the first time on this channel, we actually have somebody else's replay. It's watching Taco today in his Stalingrad Tier 10 match on the Northern Lights map. Let's get into this. So, the Stalingrad. For those of you who do not have this mighty battle cruiser, she is pretty much the definition of Russian bias. Her guns hit hard, they're accurate, and she's pretty much good at all ranges. Although her side armor can be quite weak, so if you ever come up across one of these, get it in the side. Reload is a bit on the tad long side, but granted that these are huge 305mm guns, it's kind of balanced out. She comes equipped with a radar, DFAA, and a heal. She does not have hydros, so if you can catch her with torpedoes, she won't see them coming until it's too late in many cases. Yeah, the wargaming bug is still going on here in the replays where you don't see the team list. But each team is heavy on the cruisers, very light on the battleships. Incoming aircraft. There goes one, two, and gets the torpedoes away. Very little damage done. Yeah, the Stalingrad is really good at hurting cruisers. It's got the same pen angles as that of the Des Moines. Her AP hits harder, but she does have the lower DPM. Shots out at that Ohio. Ohio did turn out. 4,000 damage. Uh-oh. It's enemy Worcester that was spotted. It lucked out, it got away. Taco had gotten a broadside shot at that Worcester, it would have done a lot of damage. And Shimakaze is spotted up there. Z-52 fires up his hydro. That Z-52 is in trouble because the Worcester can just radar him, which I think that's what that radar is. That's coming from either the Des Moines or the Worcester, and I think the Worcester actually might be out of range. So that might actually be Des Moines radar. Yeah, it looks like the Des Moines is moving in trying to get the Z-52. Yep, there's the Worcester. He's behind the island, too far away to radar Taco. And there goes the Z-52, sunk by the new German Tier 10 destroyer, the Elbing. Taco's moving in position to defend the decap, fires up his radar, catches that Worcester about to go through that channel. Is Taco going to get the shot off, or is the... Oh, sorry, that's not a Worcester, that's a Minotaur. I pulled the jingles right there, I had the wrong identification. Is the Minnow going to cross the channel? If so, he's in for a really bad time. Shots out. And 13,800 damage. Nice shot, Taco. There he is, and there he goes. Hopefully the Napoli will spot him pretty soon, so Taco can take another shot. Oh, the Taco just takes a blind shot. See how these work? Double Citadel. That has to hurt. That Minotaur cannot have much health left. Because these Stalingrad AP rounds, they frickin' hurt. Like, battleships gotta steer clear of these things. Oh yeah, look at how little health that guy's got left. Taco did a massive beating on him, and Napoli finishes him off. There's the Worcester. So maybe... No, sorry, that's the Des Moines. That's another Des Moines. God, I need to work on my spotting ships better. Shots out the Des Moines. One pen and one overpen. Again, just going with the priority sector, not using the DFAA. Stalingrad's AA is nothing really to sneeze at. But here comes the skip bombers from the Immelman. Meh. Little damage. Looks like the decap is overrun with the enemy team. Enemy L-Bing is in C-cap trying to flip it. More skip bombers. Shooting down the skip bombers. Yep, he ate one of those bombs, and there are L-Bing torpedoes. Those have been successfully dodged. There's a broadside Ohio. Taco's got a very narrow window of getting out of here. Of course, Kerfer shoots at the Ohio. Should have been a paddling, but paddling denied. Taco takes a swing at the Ohio. And yeah, see exactly why I said even battleships needed to be careful of this cruiser. Look how much damage he did with one turret versus how much the Kerfers did with all of his turrets. Another Citadel. Triggers his first heal of the match. Being chased by the Immelman torpedo bombers. He's getting shelled by the Des Moines and the Shimakaze behind him. And there's his first kill. Enemy Ohio, down. Very good to get rid of that ship early on. Ohio can be quite a dangerous battleship. There's the L-Bing. I don't know how well the AP is going to work on that boat. I mean, it is still technically a destroyer. Color me impressed. Nearly 6,000 damage on him. Nice shot. That's enemy Smolensk, enemy Napoli. Taco's just kind of being the focus of the enemy team right now. Granted, he's really the only ship they really can see right now. The Des Moines to his southeast is probably unspotted. Shots out at the L-Bing. Trying to put down that dangerous new German destroyer, light cruiser hybrid, whatever you want to call it. Ooh, almost got him. Minotaur finishes him off. Take some fire from the other L-Bing. L-Bings do like shooting at Stalingrads because the side armor is weak enough that they can get citadeled by even L-Bings. Des Moines, broadside on. Very patriotic camouflage there, though. But I don't think that patriotic camo is going to save it from Soviet steel. Oh, RNG denied Taco a citadel. That is got to be quite disappointing. Triggers another heal. Now he's running from the Thunder, the other enemy battleship. Shots out, and not showing that amount of side. That might hurt a bit on the Thunder. 8,300, not bad. So enemy team has won the eastern side of the flank. Taco's team has won the western side. Thunder's shooting AP. He does realize that's a British battleship, right? Granted, the Thunder AP is pretty good. And can overmatch the rear of the Stalingrad. Enemy team has lost their other L-Bing, but the enemy team also sank 2 friendly ships. So this game is very close, actually. Taco's team is not in favor, and he just citadeled a Thunder at that range. At 19 kilometers, he just citadeled a Thunder. If it was the other way around, that would make sense, but for Tacos to do it, to him, just shows how powerful this AP is. And ricochets off the ass of the Thunder. midway, going in on the Thunder. Taco past the enemy Slava. No surprise that thing's in the back, with how weak that thing's armor can be. And how accurate the guns, it doesn't need to get close by any measure. The Des Moines is spotted. And he's no longer spotted. Shots out on the destroyers. And missed him by mere inches. Oh, Taco, I think, just noticed the Thunder just shot at him. Both are moving in towards the cap. Taco, that southern Des Moines is, well, when he was spotted, he was broadside. In fact, he's still within your detection range. Z-52 just torpedoed the Shimakaze. That's an official. Look at me, I'm the torpedo destroyer now. Shimakaze just torpedoed the Napoli. And just like that, Taco's team is back on top. There's the Des Moines. That Des Moines keeps going north, he's going to run into Taco. Enemy gearing spotted. Shots out on him. And RNG says no. Those Des Moines have to be kind of worried that there's a Stalingrad coming right at them. Looks like that northern one is angling in. Is it going to be enough, though? Yeah, he's pretty much bow in now. There goes a turret. Temporarily knocked out. That's important. Knocking out guns can also permanently knock out. Easily done with the Stalingrad's guns. The high penetration, good damage numbers. Really limit it out. Des Moines turning out and being broadside. Taco, just finish up. One down, one to go. Now slipping into these islands can be dangerous because you can come out broadside on front of that other Des Moines. If that happens, Stalingrad starts to evaporate quite quickly because it just doesn't have the DPM of the Des Moines. And he's still spotted by that gearing, so torpedoes might actually be a factor here too. There's the enemy Des Moines, running away. And turned just enough for Taco to get a Citadel on the rear. 4 of those shells bounced off, 1 penetrated and actually did Citadel damage. Slava just hit the Des Moines, so Des Moines has to choose. How does he want to angle against these 2 Russian ships? Yeah, I didn't think that was going to work. Even with the improved penalties of Stalingrad, that was going to be a long shot for that to actually Citadel him. Got him that time. Down goes the Des Moines. Changing direction, that gearing probably already launched torpedoes by now. Although he's not spotted right now, which means he's over towards decap. And there he is. Hit him that time. Decent amount of damage that time. Radar up. Spots the gearing. Shots out. Activates his DFAA for the first time. There's Confederate. Dodge the gearing torpedoes. Immelman torps don't do a whole lot. That gearing's moving real slow. Shots out. If he's trying to throttle jock, is it going to work? For the most part it did. You only hit him with one shell. Gearing left it way too late to stoke smoke up and go undetected. Shots are already out. That gearing's done. Down goes the gearing. And look at that! Well, what would you know? There's the enemy Immelman. Right away from the Shimakaze. No wonder the Immelman's attacking him. About 10k to the Immelman, not a bad hit. Now, the Stalingrad's guns are big enough to go through the Immelman's flight deck with high explosive. But at that angle, you don't need the high explosive to do damage. As you can see right there. Nice, 11,000 that time. Nice shot, Taco. A couple more planes shot down. He might get himself up. And there it is, the end of the match. Good job, Taco.